There's a way to make yourself disappear from a manipulator's radar without moving, without blocking, without saying a single cruel word. You just stop being interesting. And it works, because the thing they came to you for was never really you. It was the reaction. I'm going to show you exactly how to become uninteresting to someone who feeds on your responses, what they're actually harvesting when they push your buttons, the trap they set to make you look like the unstable one, and the method that turns you into a wall they eventually stop walking into. Stay to the end, because the most important part is knowing when this method is the wrong move entirely. Start with what they're actually after. A certain kind of person doesn't run on connection. They run on supply. Attention, reaction, the proof that they can still move you. Your anger feeds them. Your tears feed them. Your long, desperate explanation of why you're not the villain feeds them most of all. To them, your calm is starvation, and your reaction is a meal. It does not matter whether the reaction is love or rage. Both prove the same thing, that the button still works, that you're still plugged in. Once you understand that, a lot of their behavior stops looking random. Because if reaction is the food, then provoking you isn't cruelty for its own sake. It's hunting. They will needle you. Bring up the one topic guaranteed to light you up. Say the unfair thing, the untrue thing, the thing engineered to make you defend yourself. And here's the trap inside the trap. They're not just trying to upset you. They're trying to get you to react badly enough that your reaction becomes the story. This is reactive abuse. They poke and poke until you finally snap, and then they hold up your snapping as proof. See? You're the crazy one. You're the aggressive one. They provoke the fire so they could point at the smoke. So how do you starve it? You become a gray rock. The idea is simple and a little strange. You make yourself as boring, as flat, as forgettable as a plain gray rock on the ground. Nobody picks it up. Nobody studies it. Nobody has feelings about it. When you offer nothing to react to, there's nothing for them to harvest. And a predator who finds no food eventually hunts elsewhere. In practice, gray rock is a discipline. Flat effect. Your face stays neutral, your voice stays level, even when something lands. Short, factual answers. Yes. No. I'm not sure. Maybe. Boring logistics only. The meeting is at 6. The form is on the table. Nothing personal, nothing emotional, nothing that opens a door. And the single most important rule, no jade. Don't justify, don't argue, don't defend, don't explain. Every one of those 4 is exactly the meal they're fishing for. The moment you explain yourself, you've handed them the reaction, and the hunt was worth it. Gray rock is the decision to be a closed door instead of an open argument. Now, brace for what comes next, because it connects to something we've covered before. When you starve a behavior that used to get rewarded, it doesn't fade quietly. It spikes first. It works almost like an extinction burst. The same pattern that makes you slam a vending machine that ate your money. When your supply suddenly goes dry, expect them to push harder before they give up. More provocation, bigger bait, a sudden burst of charm, then a sudden burst of cruelty. This is not a sign that gray rock failed. It is the sign that it's working. The machine is being shaken because it stopped paying out. Your job is simply to stay gray through the storm and let the burst burn itself down to nothing. And now the part that matters more than any technique. Gray rock is a tool for low-stakes disengagement, the difficult coworker, the draining acquaintance, the relative you can't fully avoid. It is not a strategy for danger. If you are dealing with abuse, with coercion, with someone who could become violent, then going suddenly cold can be read as a threat to their control, and that can escalate the risk to you. In that situation, the priority is not a clever method, it's a safety plan and real support. People who know your specific situation, a domestic violence hotline, a counselor, a trusted person who can help you leave safely. Please don't gray rock a dangerous person alone and call it a strategy. Get help built for that. The goal here was never to win a battle of wills. It was to stop volunteering as someone else's fuel. So here is the whole method in one breath. They run on your reaction. They provoke you to manufacture one, sometimes to make you look like the problem. You starve it by going gray. Flat, brief, factual, no jade. You expect the burst and you outlast it. And you never cross the one line, which is using this on someone dangerous instead of getting real help. You don't become invisible by hiding. You become invisible by becoming boring to the one person who was counting on you to burn. That's the quiet power most people never use. Which raises the next question. What kind of person needs your reaction that badly in the first place, and what's actually going on underneath the performance? That's the next case. I'm Professor Cole. Tell me in the comments, who is the gray rock for in your life? And if you want to learn to see these patterns before they ever reach you, subscribe. I'll read the next one with you.